am not at the lake in Maine this week. I'm at my other favorite spot, which is the coast of Maine. And within that larger favorite spot, I'm at my favorite place, which is my grandmother's cottage. I am on a vacation of sorts, though like our old family camp on the lake, this old island cottage requires plenty of upkeep. And 4 generations of my family have given this place a lot of love and care. I've also had the great pleasure of designing and building a fair number of things around here over the last 20 years or so. This deck being one of them. I spend a good deal of my time these days working on places like this, and the big question that hangs over everything that's done is how to make appropriate design decisions for old historic spaces. And here's how I think about it. The first 30 years of my career were spent in the film industry. And no good design decision for a film is made without careful consideration of the story. In a film, 2 characters are sitting at a table. It seems perfectly reasonable, if you need to design or supply that table, to ask who these 2 people are, what year it is, are they rich, are they poor, what does the rest of the room look like. That design making framework doesn't seem that mysterious, and it's exactly how I think about working in a space like this. If this were a film set, what choices would I make to help tell this space's story? The story of this place is that of a fiercely strong and independent woman, my grandmother, who built it on a shoestring with her carpenter brother, and nowhere does it hide its by-hand construction and relatively rough, local, sometimes salvaged building materials. Which brings me to these bathroom shelves. They're fine. They hold bathroom supplies perfectly well, but I feel like the only thing they contribute to the story of this place is something along the lines of the tale of low-cost manufacturing. So, I think there's something more appropriate to be built. What we have here is a prime example of tools influencing outcome. The form of this shelf is going to be largely dictated by the wood I found, and 1 saw, a hammer, a Sanka tin of nails, a tape measure, and a straight edge. the next step in telling this little bathroom story well will be to update that cabinet sink. And speaking of storytelling, Robert McCloskey, highly recommend, right here in One Morning in Maine, he tells the story of a beautiful old sink, and if I could find something like it, it would go very nicely right there. But that is a job for next summer.